There is a kind of person who will drain you for years and call it friendship. He takes your time, your energy, your money, your attention, and when you finally look at what you have received in return, your hands are empty. He is not loud about it. He does not rob you in one night. He bleeds you slowly, one favor at a time, until you are exhausted and cannot even say why. The danger is that he always has a reason, and the reason always sounds fair. Seneca thought about this so deeply that he wrote an entire book on giving and receiving called On Benefits. He studied who deserves your generosity and who simply devours it. He wrote, "He who receives a benefit with gratitude repays the first installment of it." In other words, the smallest payment a decent person owes you is a simple thank you. The taker will not even give you that. Here is how to recognize the people who only take and never give. The first sign: he only appears when he needs something. Months of silence, and then a message arrives, warm and friendly. And within a minute or two, the real reason surfaces: a favor, a loan, a ride, a connection. You are not a friend he missed. You are a tool he reached for. Watch the pattern over a year. If every contact arrives wrapped around a request, you are not in his life. His needs are. The second sign: every conversation ends up about him. You start to share something heavy you were carrying, and within seconds, he has steered it back to his own problems. Your wins barely register. Your struggles are a doorway he uses to start talking about himself. A real exchange flows both ways. With him, the attention only ever travels in one direction: toward him. The third sign: he never says thank you and never returns the favor. You help him again and again, and it vanishes into him without a trace. No gratitude, no gesture back, no memory of it the next week. But the one time you ask for something, he acts as if you have crossed a line. Seneca said, "Gratitude is the first repayment a good person makes." A man who cannot even manage that owes you everything and intends to pay nothing. The fourth sign: he makes you feel guilty for having limits. The moment you say no, the mood shifts. He sighs, he goes cold, he reminds you of everything he is supposedly going through. Your boundary becomes his weapon. He turns your guilt into the key that opens you back up. A person who punishes you for protecting yourself was never interested in you. He was interested in your access. The fifth sign: he disappears the second you have nothing left to give. This is the test that reveals everything. Run dry. Have a hard season. Reach the day when you need more than you can offer. And watch him fade. The calls stop. The warmth evaporates. The friendship that felt so real had an invoice attached the whole time. Seneca watched rich men surrounded by crowds, and he saw the truth. They did not love the man. They loved the harvest. So remember this: a taker is not a friend who forgets to give back. He sees you as a supply, and he will keep drawing from you for as long as you allow it. You do not owe endless access to someone who has never once asked what you need. The day you stop giving, you will finally see what you were to him, and the silence that follows will tell you everything the smiles never did. Seneca learned to guard his generosity and aim it only at those who could receive it with gratitude. Do the same. Give freely, but never to a bucket with no bottom. If this opened your eyes, share it with someone who keeps pouring into people who only take. Subscribe to Brutal Wisdom. And remember, when you walk away, a taker does not lose a friend. He loses a source, and that is the only reason he will miss you.